Hello world. Welcome to my universe. So last week I went on a vacation in Savannah, Georgia, and this weekend I was driving back from Savannah, Georgia. And the trip back lasted until late Monday night. Now I recognize that 99% of you don't care at all, and I don't really care at all, but to the 1% of you who are like, oh my god, why is everything one day late? This is why everything's one day late. Although late is a bit of a misnomer, the proper word would actually be later, because I've been planning on doing it this way for a long time. It's not late, it's just later. Anyway, on to your Twitter questions.
Epic fail whale.
Okay, now it's working. Hoyinge asks, at DB Universe, what's that smell?
Yeah.
Definitely chloroform. Fred asks, at DB Universe, what is your favorite planet and why? Well, the planet that has treated me the best has been Earth. But assuming you meant planets other than Earth, I would have to go with minor planet 26629 Zaylor. It was discovered by my mom's cousin. The Shosef asks, at DB Universe, would you stomp a little girl's kitten to death in front of her crying eyes on Christmas Eve in order to acquire a cheeseburger? You're sick. You're just sick. You're plain, old, fat, sick. That doesn't even make any sense. Media Jams asks, where do superhero sheep go when they die? They go to a really, really tall fence with a trampoline on either side. V. Machiel asks, at DB Universe, dear Dan, what gets wetter when it dries? Well, the angel on my left shoulder is inclined to say a towel, but the devil on my right is inclined to say your mom. Vintage Peace asks, at DB Universe, how was your childhood dodgeball experience? It was awesome, although it wasn't technically dodgeball. Technically, the game dodgeball isn't allowed in Lincoln Public Schools, so when I was in high school gym class, instead of playing dodgeball, we played throw and catch ball. It was the exact same thing as dodgeball, it was just called something different, and I actually really, really like dodgeball because I don't consider myself to be an athlete. I'm not particularly athletic. I'm like just hopelessly mediocre, except dodgeball is a game where it's as much strategy as it is athleticism, so I can kind of do that. Kirasha Diaz asks, does height really matter? Only if you play basketball or work in a grocery store. Beautiful. Monkeysaurus Rex wants to know my favorite thing to get from a Chinese restaurant. Pretty much anything from the Sichuan province. It's so spicy, so delicious, and so just, well, delicious. Computer Nerd 197 writes, at DB Universe, how old are you? Why are you on Twitter? Do you have another YouTube? Will you please subscribe to me? Two camels in a tiny car. If you like what you just saw, if Dan put you in a state of awe, subscribe to him and click the orange button. It really, 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 really means something. If you do that, that'd be really cool.